Okay, this is Make Me a Pallet on Your Floor, a Mississippi John Hurt song. Another one of those songs which is good for learning to do the F chord with your thumb over the top. The F sequence which keeps reoccurring throughout the song is basically the same phrase. And the reason why I say this is a good song to learn this technique is the thumb's over the top, and you're fretting the F chord with the second, third, and fourth strings. But the index finger is not required to actually flatten out and play the first string. So you can just keep it, covering the first string if you want, but you don't have to actually fret that string. Alternating bass there. When I think about how to get into this chord shape, I think about gripping the entire neck like I'm gripping a tool. If you think of Mississippi John Hurt, he was a farmer, and this is how he would grip the neck of the guitar, kind of like he was using a hoe or a shovel or something like that. So think about that, gripping it. You actually let your palm, let the neck rest in your palm. You don't normally do this with chords, but for this particular instance, I think it's a good idea. You'll notice you bring your pinky in to play the D note up at the 3rd fret. The next part is going to C. The song's actually in the key of C. And this, I've always find this a little tricky. There's a lot of movement here within this C chord. First off, the bass is shifting between the 5th and 4th strings and going to the 6th and 4th string. You got to kind of keep track of that. And then there's this little hammer-on that comes in. You can do this in a couple different ways. You can bring your first finger up, which has been on the 2nd string, and hammer on the 3rd string, or sometimes I just use my middle finger and do a little bass note on the 4th string. And you're back to your F. The second time you play the C chord, you're going to be shifting from a C to an E chord. So what I would do is that you'd be on C, and you would you're moving from C to an E, and I think he's playing an E chord with just these 2 fingers. In other words, he's not playing the 5th string. He never really plays the 5th string in here, so he doesn't even fret it. And this is the impression I get with a lot of early blues guys, is they don't actually fret the 5th string when they're playing an E chord. So we go from C into this 2-fingered E chord. There's a little pull off on the bass note there. And then a hammer on, which you've probably played in many songs before. Back to your F chord. Then back to C. G. C. G. C. And that is Make Me a Pallet.